Good morning, guys. So this morning I want to share with you an experience I've had in the last week. I often get asked what are some great movements for the brain and what are some really good movements for the body and overall body-brain integration. So recently I went down to a boxing gym in Moorabbin down in Victoria here, and I fought with some pro fighters, and it got me thinking, this is really getting me out of my comfort zone, and my fitness didn't seem up to their standard, my technique wasn't up to their standard, but one thing that it's got me thinking about was the complexity of the training, doing sort of sparring drills and also the amount of footwork involved, also looking at the different number of combinations you do with your hands and your slipping, and it made me want to pass something on to you today. So in the book Outliers, there's one thing that they talk about in order to take yourself from being average to an elite performer, or as they say, an outlier from the rest. And they talk about dedicated practice, and it's practicing things that you're not good at. So we tend to rest on our laurels when we are in the same environment all the time, surrounded by the same people. So in order to take a step up, you really need to get out of your comfort zone and train with people or with a community that is far above your level. So when it comes to specific movements for the brain, if you think about combat, it's three-dimensional movement every time, which is great for brain function. You've got reaction time, you've got speed, and you've got agility, you've got balance, all things integral for the cerebellum and the prefrontal cortex working as one. One other thing is the amygdala activation. So in order to move, our brain operates on either risk or reward. So in order for us to perform at our best, we need to be working towards reward or away from danger. So in combat, that's exactly what you're doing. You're trying to win a bout, and there's a lot of danger, so the amygdala is firing. So you're burning a lot more energy. Now, not to say, by no means am I saying in this blog that everybody needs to go and do combat, but another way to do it is by interactive games and sports, when there's seconds remaining in the game and it really inspires you to take a step up. So you've got to think about the training you're currently doing and how much emotion is involved. If you're on a treadmill and it's just repetition, 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 you need to start trying to change that environment and add an element of competition. Alright guys, thanks for your time. I'll see you soon.